Hello friends. Once again, I woke up and looked out my window today and it was cloudy. So I started thinking to myself, what can I do to make me feel a little bit better about having another cloudy day? So, of course, I wanted to add color. So I started thinking about what are some fun things we could do and where I'd want color in my house. And I decided to make these paper lanterns that I want to hang up tonight around the dinner table so that when my family have dinner and I have dinner together, we have some pretty decorations. Now, this is a Chinese lantern. They were first made in China and they are actually used in China still during the lantern festivals to celebrate the Chinese New Year. Okay, all you need for this is paper, 2 colors, some string, yarn, a shoestring, anything you can find that you'd be able to use it to hang up. A hole puncher if you have one. If not, we can make it work. A pair of scissors, stapler, and a pencil, glue if you need it, and maybe some tape. These are kind of extra supplies in case we decide we need them. So I'm going to put those just to the side for right now. And we are going to start with scissors and paper. Now, two papers that you have, the 2 colors. You have to decide which color you want to be on the inside and which color you'd like to be on the outside. So I'm thinking that I'm going to put this bright yellow on the inside so it kind of looks like the lantern is lit up. So the first thing that you do is take the inside color and you're going to cut 2 long strips off the edge of it. Not short strips going this way, but long going this way. So I'm just going to cut those 2 long strips. Doesn't really matter how wide they are. If you look at the lantern, you can see that they're going to be the outside decoration for the top and the bottom. So that's about how thick you need them. Again, it's up to you. You can be creative and do it any way you want. So there are my 2 pieces of strips that I'm going to use for the top and the bottom here. So I'm just going to put those to the side. We're going to use them in a minute. I'm going to put the inside over here for now, and we're going to figure out how to do the outside piece, this piece that's the lantern part. So you're going to take your paper and you're going to fold it, like I said, hot dog way, so it's long, that's how I call it, and then you will have a paper that looks like this, like a book. Keep it closed up. Now, after you have it folded like this, you are going to cut lines, lots of different lines to make these parts right here. Now, the important thing to know is that you're going to be cutting on the fold, on the folded edge, closed edge. You're not cutting the open edge. If you cut the open edge, it won't work correctly. So, do they have to be perfect? No, they don't have to be perfect. If you have a hard time cutting straight without lines, you could take a pencil and just kind of draw a few lines. But here's the important part to know. You're not going to be cutting all the way to the open edge here. You have to stop and leave a little bit of space. Okay, so you're just going to be cutting straight out, leaving a little bit of space. Now remember, you're starting on the fold, not starting on this part. So I'm just going to go through right here and just start cutting my lines. Not perfect, doing the best I can, going all the way down my paper. Okay, there, I've cut all of my lines on the fold, and I have what looks like this. You can see what's happening. Okay, now it's time to make the outside. You're just going to kind of roll it up and connect the 2 ends together to get the outside part of your lantern. Now, you certainly can use tape or glue, whatever you have. I'm going to use my stapler because it's quick and easy. And staple, you can slip your fingers right through some of these little cracks. Staple the top together, do the same thing on the other side. And staple the bottom together. And there you have your little outside of your lantern. Now, the next thing you're going to do is take your piece that you've saved, the big piece, and you're going to put it inside the lantern to make it look like, well, mine's going to look like it's shining. Now, we're going to roll it, but we're not rolling it long way. We're going to roll it sideways, like this. Just kind of make a tube, a big fat tube. And then I'm just going to take that and squeeze it inside, pop it down, and I'm even going to let go of it so that it becomes the size that it needs to be. I don't have to make it the size, it'll just become the size that it needs to be. Just going to straighten it out a little bit here, making sure that the edges are all together. Here, that's all there is to it. Now, you are going to want to do something to hold the inside in place. So you can put a little piece of tape right here, or you can staple it. I'm going to staple because it's what I have. I'm going to staple this inside tube to the outside of the lantern. One staple here, and one staple over here. And that's it. That's all I need to do to make sure that my inside piece is held in place. Okay, we're almost done. We're going to put the last color touch right around here. Again, you can put glue on it, stick it around, or you can use tape, or you can staple. I like this piece because it actually hides the staples that are there. So I might just use a little piece of tape so that I don't add more staples, or even glue it so you don't see the staples. Make it look a little bit nicer. Slide it down, a little bit of top there, cover up those staples. Just like that. And then the bottom, same thing. Same thing on the bottom. Go around here. And just cover up the staple. And put a little bit of tape there. Hold it in place. And this is where you can get creative. You could do maybe some stickers on it. You could do some decorations or drawings around it. Do anything you want. Whatever makes you feel happy about this. Okay, that's my lantern. Now, I can leave it this way if I want to sit it in the middle of my table, maybe as a decoration. I've decided to make some to hang. So, if you have a hole punch, all you have to do is make 2 holes on the top of the lantern. I'll put one on this side, and then one across from it over here on this side. And you know, if you don't have a hole puncher, you can just use, or you can have a parent help you, a sharpened pencil to make 2 holes, or a pen to make 2 holes, or I'm sure a grown-up can help you. My string that I found had some string, some yarn, anything you have. You start by putting it through one hole, bringing it all the way over to the other hole, going right through so that it's going through both sides. Hold the string up here, make a little knot. There you go. And if those little things bother you, trim them off. And there you have your paper lantern, Chinese lantern. All right, so I'm excited. I hope you enjoy creating some lanterns and they help brighten up your day. Bye now, take care.